GLive.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to GLive. We are your hosts, Willow and Dwayne, and tonight we're gonna check out Dice Tower
Dice
Awards.
Tower
Wow.
Awards.
Oh yeah. That is what we're gonna do tonight. Pero before that, first of all, hi everyone. Thank you for hanging out with us on this awesome Wednesday evening. I hope you have a great dinner.
Wednesday.
I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a great week so far. Hump day na, Wednesday, middle of the week. Tomorrow ay Thursday, and then Friday, and then weekend gaming na ulit.
Bacon.
Come on! Yes. But before we go to the meat of our show, uh, as usual, we are live in Facebook. So please do share this stream to your friends, to your family, to your groups. Like if you have like GCs or group chats or like FB groups, share it to them so that they can also hang out with us and share the love of this board gaming hobby. Next is,
Yeah.
you have to do this. You have to do this or else Willow will go away and disappear. We don't
Whoa.
want that.
No one's
we'll
gonna
all,
do it. Joke lang.
Everyone wants Willow to disappear. Yan kasi Willow, your prank gone wrong. We're also live in YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, say hi, hello. Please do click like and subscribe so that you can get awesome content from yours truly, Willow and Dwayne. We have amazing content about board gaming and board gaming
Amazing.
adjacent stuff. Yes. So, yun na yung intro ko, Willow.
Wait,
wala
I'm
ka, wala
finishing
kang
that off.
to add on.
Yeah, welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping by. And as usual, say hi in chat so people can see that you're there. And people in chat say hi to the people who said hi in chat. But we do have a question of the stream. Since we're gonna be talking about the Dice Tower Awards, medyo sa dulo na siya, but please do answer what's game of the year for you so far in 2022. So we're gonna be checking a whole lot of categories and then we'll vote in chat. We're not gonna be doing a poll tonight. Just chat what you think dun sa category, and then we'll put um our prediction on what's gonna win for Dice Tower Awards, and then I'll post this on GLive, and then we'll see if tama yung mga guesses natin when they do announce the winners for that. But we do have a question of the stream, which is yung what is your game of the year so far? It doesn't have to be nominated in that Dice Tower Awards, but that's just the game for you na has been a really good one for you in 2022.
Yeah,
So
something that really spoke to your heart. And
yeah.
again, it's very important to let your voices be heard. Vote, very important. And
Yeah.
the reason why we check out these awards is one, these games they really worked hard on the games and the mechanic and the art and everything. We'll see a lot of categories and they deserve recognition. Uh, and it doesn't mean if the game wins or not. Doesn't parang sometimes there's just one winner. So after of thought, it doesn't mean na parang this game is less or less impressive. It's just
Yeah.
parang may mga ganitong games pala, may ganitong awards. I might check it out kasi some of these games we know and we already played them. Some of these games na parang interesting. Might as well
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah.
So let's say hi. How are the people of
Sige,
the
let's
world
check out
today?
the chat right now. Levi says good evening. Good evening, ah. Joke lang. Hi, Levi. Welcome to the stream. Abigail, hello. Welcome to the stream. Also, Gino says happy hump day. Very actually hindi siya ganun ka kanina. Gloomy hump day today. Leuven Arc Nova for the win. Maybe that's your GL answering the GL question. Your 2022 game of the year. Pwede. Danilin says hi, good evening. Welcome to the stream. And also David says hello. Yeah. So please say hi if you're on stream. If you're watching us right now, please do share also, just to share the love of board games with other people. And we'll get going. Actually, there's like 15 categories for Dice Tower Awards. Yung question of the stream, it doesn't have to be there. Yung game of the year nyo. But we'll show you the nominees also for that later. Yan.
Yeah,
Again, we're
and
not gonna be. Sige, go ahead.
yeah, so Willow and I we will also share our fearless forecast. But it's
Mhm.
just us, very subjective. It's just us. Uh, Putting our thoughts out there na parang this game I like for this category, pero it doesn't mean na we are in no way the judge.
Mhm.
We are not the 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 people that will decide. We just want to see na parang ito yung choice ko, and baka
Mhm.
that's also one thing that we can do. We will write down our fearless forecast. Tingnan natin kung ilan yung tama. How many did we guess correctly? It's like a mini game that we can do.
Yeah. So, what I'd like for everyone in chat, right, to do is, while we're talking about things dun sa, let's say, a certain category, please do
Mhm.
chat also what you think about the nominees, and maybe you
Yes.
can share why you think it's gonna be your pick is gonna be that. And then we'll put it in one whole photo. I'll post it on GLive Game Night, and that's gonna be our GLive Fearless forecast, so that we can share with
GLive
everyone.
Fearless Forecast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I will share the link of the Dice Tower Awards nominees. 2021 actually. Para you guys can check out the nominees already. But we're gonna also show it here in the stream tonight. Yeah. Somebody France, good evening, GL fam, watching while working. Thank you for dropping by, and I hope you're working really well. Gino said, answering the GL question, Hadrian's Wall, what up? So yan yung 2022 Game of the Year for you? Yeah. Sabi ni Michael naman, I posted my predictions in the Dice Tower page. Hirap i-retype kasi 110, pero I think Ark Nova will win Game of the Year from new designer and Game of the Year. Yan. Okay. So we'll talk about that in a while. But let's start with some of our other categories. I think where you can show it now. There you go. So here you go. There are, I think, 15. If I
It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Pero we can go through them one by
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, since Game of the Year is on top, we're gonna start sa pinakababa para yung last natin would be Game of the Year. So we're gonna be checking out first most innovative nominees. So at first we have Merchant's Cove. Next is Mind Management, Picture Perfect, Sleeping Gods, and then Soul Clover. What do you guys think about these games for most innovative game of 20? This is 2021 pala, no? 2021 for Dice Tower Awards. What do you guys think? Let us know.
Sige,
Uh,
Fearless Forecast.
Good. JP says good evening, and also Abigail says Merchant's Cove. Love it. That's your
So the
part.
category is innovation, most innovative. So
Yeah,
parang uh again, all five nominees very innovative.
very.
Pero
Very.
I don't know. Sige. My fearless forecast would be. Oh no, that's so hard. It's so hard pala. Sige. I would go with So Clover.
So Clover.
So
Oh,
Clover
oh, oh,
kasi
yeah. Why? Why?
why?
Let's
Because it's a word game, but one, the way that the thing
Yeah.
it's like a fun little twist on the
This
classic word game
word connection
and
game. Yeah.
word connection game, and the way that the cards, they have the hole inside and then you write it on the clover petal, so that
Very
really
smart.
speaks to me.
Yeah.
Or
Uh,
that's me. How
that's
about you,
you.
Willow?
You know what? I would say, just because I love, although I love
Mm.
Sleeping Gods, no.
Mm-hmm.
I think may iba yung ginawa nila in the other games. That's if that makes sense. So I think for this one, honestly, mind management. I'm seeing a lot of chatters na mind management din yung sinasabi. But the twists and the way it plays is very innovative. So I know Merchant's Cove is really good. Picture perfect 3D deduction no, Sleeping Gods I played, Soul Clover I played. So yeah, I just think it's mind management.
Yeah.
I let's check out the chat.
Let's check
We're
out
gonna
the chat.
be putting stuff into the in our we actually do have we do have this. So I'll place our guesses here, and then we'll post it later in GLive KNet. But let's see. 70 Gino, I think mind management will bag most innovative as much as I love Sleeping Gods. Michael says mind management. Leuven says mind management. Joke lang, mind daw. Fran says mind management. Arnell saying so clover. Neil Patrick is saying mind management. And Abigail saying Merchant's Cove is a really fun game. You have a lot of unique factions and all are fun to play with. And at the same time, you can block an opponent. I'm still waiting for mind management. I haven't played it yet. Me
Yeah.
also, I actually haven't played Mind Management, just reviewing it and reading all about it. It seems like it's the game that has parang never been done that well before. I think that's the best I can ano.
Yeah. It's funny na parang we're choosing our words. Pero again, guys, ang daming caveat nito. Pero we're just saying our opinions.
Yeah.
And again, we're not any parang, to be honest, I think because we haven't played some of the games, so medyo parang we can only speak to the games that we have played or we reviewed.
Yep.
So if you have played this game, please do comment in the chat so that we can also know na parang kaya pala that is. Pero right now, no, it's mind management. A lot of the people are commenting.
Yeah. So I think for the G Live prediction, I'll put mind management. But to be honest, like what we said here, these games
Walang
na
tapon.
nominate man lang, just it means that they're really really
They're
innovative.
really good.
So I think you should try all of these actually. So
Yeah.
but right now I think it's a mind management vote from chat. So we're gonna put mind management in the most innovative. This is gonna
Abigail
be a
commented,
small-
a game being nominated is already a win in itself. Yeah, parang
Yeah.
if you're
That
nominated
is
in an
true.
award, it's already a great honor.
That
And
is true.
that's why we're checking this award. Na parang
Yeah. That this is fun. Actually, I like seeing games
yeah,
being
pero
nominated.
yeah. Let's just take a tally. Tas baka malay mo.
Sabi ni
Uh,
Mr. Star waiting for confirmation on restocks.
ng mind management. Is that mind
Yeah.
management?
Mind management. Okay, I think we'll check out the next category, which is
Ay,
best welcoming game.
we should do it like
What's up?
an Oscars. And the nominees for best
Okay.
welcoming game nominees are tapos may roll BTR.
Mm, Architects, Seven Wonders Architects, Canvas,
Canvas,
Cascadia,
Cascadia.
Picture Perfect, and Super Mega Lucky Box. Ooh, what is that?
Oh,
Oh, it's by Phil Walker Harding. I've never seen that.
this one haven't seen Super Mega Lucky Box. So
Mm.
parang that's interesting. Pero what
Huh.
welcoming game, no? We're talking about welcoming.
game.
Very this all of these games sounds very welcoming. We played Seven Wonders Architects. We played Canvas,
Wow. This category.
Cascadia. I haven't played, but I've seen how it's played. Picture Perfect. We reviewed this a couple of times. Na parang that can also be very welcoming. I don't know. This is a hard category kasi
This one's
parang
hard.
as people, as advocates of board gaming, parang any of these games you can use na parang to introduce to new people. It's that's welcoming. Pero sige, I have to choose.
Yep. You have to
I will
choose.
choose Seven Wonders Architect.
Why?
Um,
Why? Let's see.
One, kasi it can accommodate up to 7 players. That's like a big win for me.
Mm.
So if you have a group of friends, big number. Two, so you still have the Seven Wonders feel, pero the choices are super easy. Parang you either get the card to the left, or the card to the right, or the secret card in the middle. Ganun lang. very easy to teach, very easy to get people into this game. And I love Seven Wonders. So yeah, that's my vote. How about you, Willow? Who do you think? What's your fearless forecast?
Yeah.
Diba? Pero
This was a really hard category kasi
it's a hard
okay.
category. I agree.
I've taught Seven Wonders. I've taught Canvas. Cascadia, I've not. Picture Perfect, I know it's gonna be easy to teach, and I've never seen Super Mega Lucky Box, which is interesting, no. But to be honest, personally for me, to teach and to make things welcoming, na parang ganun lang pala yung gagawin natin, and also having fun uh while playing a board game na parang I can play something as a toy. I actually think my fearless forecast would be Picture Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. I can totally see that.
It's just parang if you when it's on the table and people look around tapos may nakita sila na parang standees. Oh, you're like playing with dolls in the place. Tapos you just teach it na parang just follow the rules of doing this, and this person not being beside this but being beside this. And yeah. I know Canvas is like really loved, but I'm thinking of the scoring mechanic of it na baka not everyone would love, you know. Seven Wonders Architects okay lang din. I've taught this and I've really been successful. But yeah. Let's see what people are saying.
Yes.
Sige. Sin says, good evening, welcome to the stream. Okay, here you go. Michael says, welcoming Seven Wonders Architects. Sabi ni Aina, Canvas and Cascadia for the win. Fran says Seven Wonders Architects. Arnel says Canvas. David says, I think Cascadia or Seven Wonders Architects will win this award. Gino says, best welcoming Seven Wonders Architects, though my personal vote goes to Cascadia. Neil Patrick says, Super Mega Lucky Box. I think it is Phil's follow-up Roll and Riot to Silver and Gold. Ooh, that's
Silver
really
and
good.
Gold. I love that game. Sobrang
nice.
easy rin.
Sabi ni Ken, Cascadia for me. And Neil Patrick says Seven Wonders Architects for me. Pero mukhang Cascadia mananalo. Canvas naman, I think, will win awards for arts. That is true. And Michael says my forecasts are not necessarily my favorite games in each category. Yeah,
That's totally valid.
Yeah.
Again, either your favorite or you feel that will win. We're just guessing. We're just sending our vibes out there.
But again, all of these games really welcome.
Really good.
Yeah.
So actually, what I want you guys to do is to write down also your as you're following us in the stream, write down your fearless forecasts. Tapos when we're gonna make a blog out of this, and then when the winners are released, we're gonna check na parang tama pala yung mga choices natin, parang ganun.
Yeah. So right now I'm just checking the chat, and I think the most voted one is Seven Wonders Architects. So I'm gonna be putting it in our shared forecast. But again, once I post this on GLive Game Night, I suggest you guys write your own, and you can also post it there, comment it there, so we can see in one of our live streams in the future. Check natin na tama si ganito sa certain. So,
and tell us why you feel that they will, parang yun, your thoughts about why they are best in this category.
Yes.
Category is okay.
This is really good. Grabe
this
yung,
one. Ang ganda ng, the categories are really good.
Yeah. Next category.
And the next category is Best Two-Player Game. And the nominees are
Ankh, Gods of Egypt, Caper Europe, Land versus Sea, Radlands, and That Time You Killed Me. I can start with this one.
I think you will start kasi rare ako to play a two-player game.
Yeah. To be honest, for this one, I really think it could be, because it's also innovative. I would say that it's gonna be The Time You Killed Me. A really good two-player future, past, present game. But again, all of these are really good. Land versus Sea. I think we just got stocks for it. Radlands, Ankh. Radlands. Sino yung may gusto ng Rad? I think Mr. Store really loved Radlands. Ankh, really good game. Caper. Caper, I've not, to be honest. But I think it's gonna be That Time You Killed Me. When I see all of these, ang parang when you say two-player game, it's That Time You Killed Me. For me. How about you, Dwayne?
Okay. I have to be honest. I rarely play a two-player game.
Mm-hmm.
A solo two-player game rare. Pero looking at them, our options, I think it's Land versus Sea. Why? Because Land versus Sea gives me the Carcassonne feels na parang you have the tiles tapos you try to fit you try to form your puzzle puzzle fit so parang and then you're fighting against each other. And Land versus Sea, it's giving me Pokemon Generation 3, si Kyogre and Groudon na parang Kyogre wants na mag-expand yung sea and then Groudon wants to expand yung land. I don't know. Pokemon Gen 3 is my favorite. Shout out sa chat, what's your favorite Pokemon Gen? Sobrang segue lang. Pero yeah, Lands versus Sea yung sa akin. That's my choice.
It's cool, no? Kasi I think from these five, only two are the only two-player games. I think it's Caper and
Caper Europe.
That Time You Killed Me.
Caper Europe is from Key Master Games, right? The makers of Parks. So I think this will be gorgeous. Gorgina. Art pa lang.
Yeah. But interesting yung ano. Let's see what people are saying. Kanina sabi ni Froy for I think welcoming. Tingin ko Canvas kasi you can teach the game in a minute. That makes sense.
Totes agree. Canvas easy to teach.
Here for two-player games. Sabi ni Michael, That Time You Killed Me. Sabi ni David, Land versus Sea. Land and Sea. Kendrick says Land versus Sea. Sabi naman ni Abigail, it's Caper Europe or That Time You Killed Me for me. Yeah, sabi niya Caper Europe is about heist and stealing and recruiting your crew of thieves. Yeah. And sabi ni Gino, That Time You Killed Me also for me. Most buzz I heard other than App. Yeah. So I think I counted there's like 3 for That Time You Killed Me.
Is it split?
It's very split. It's like 2-3. But 3 was voted by so That Time You Killed Me yung vote natin for GLive. Okay. Yeah.
Highlight ko lang. Arnel, Team Magmine versus Team Aqua. Fellow Pokemon fan.
And let me just get it and put it into our if you again, please do have your predictions and post it after us posting it on GLive Game Night.
I am actually interested with Ankh as a two-player game.
Yun nga eh. Yun interesting.
Blood Rage and Blood Rage you can play with 2 players. Yes.
Mm-hmm. But not
pero I don't know kasi it's a war game and then you draft. So and then Rising Sun, I don't think it will function with 2 players. Minimum 3 I believe yung Rising Sun. So Ankh, I am surprised na it's nominated.
Yeah.
I'm not docky. I Ankh is a great game pero for 2-player game I haven't tried it. So parang maybe it's something that we can check it out. Na parang 2-player game of Ankh, how does it play?
You wanna play? Yeah. Okay. That's really interesting. Like what Neil says, I'm surprised Ankh has been getting a lot of love for 2 players sa Dice Tower videos. And even to BGG, it has a 95.8% recommendation for 2 players. That's interesting, no?
That's amazing. Kasi yun nga, in most I feel that in a lot of area control game with na may politics. Two-player game, it doesn't sing very well kasi it's just you versus
It's
me.
one versus one
Yeah.
politics.
Parang you cannot sway the other player. You just have to take them down.
Yeah.
Pero that's very interesting. Again, if you have just joined us tonight for GLive Game Night, we are checking out the Dice Tower Award for 2021. We're checking out the nominees and we're making fearless forecasts who will win. We don't know. We're not part of Dice Tower Award committee.
Yet.
Yet. Whoa, lakas ng kayat ah. Pero yeah, we're just having fun. We're checking out the games and we're checking out na parang there are some games na parang interesting. That is the main goal of this show. Okay, our next category.
Best theming.
Best theme. And the nominees are
Arc Nova, Final Girl, Horrified American Monsters, Roll Camera, the filmmaking board game, and Sleeping Gods.
Sleeping Gods. Oh my god! Best theme. Okay, so
just
put
theme.
it in just theme.
Theme.
Theme. Still hard. Oh my god, this is so hard.
Still really hard. I would like to make a prediction for this. I think for this one, just because of its uniqueness, it might be Final Girl.
Kasi the theme,
yeah.
Parang I think you also look at it. Does the theme match the mechanic?
Yeah.
Yes, na parang I think you get what I mean. Na parang kasi there are honestly there are some games na parang you just slap on the theme on it, and I'm like, not my favorite, pero if the theme sings with the mechanic, it is just more. It gives me more. Give me more.
I mean, all of these are good games,
all of
no,
them
but
are amazing.
Yung for me, standout lang yung theme ng Final Girl. And while playing the game, diba, it's very thematic in game. How about you? What's your pick for this?
Oh god. This is so hard. I don't want to say Arc Nova, but I think Arc Nova.
Arc Nova for you.
Okay. The reason why I'm choosing Arc Nova because the way that you have a zoo and there's like a conservation aspect to it. Na parang a big part of the game. If you haven't played this, please do check it out. Arc Nova is such a great game. One way to score big points is to release. Parang you get the animals in your zoo and then release them to the wild later on.
Yeah.
So parang ako, that's really nice na parang the zoo is not parang you just take the animals to the zoo, make them grow, you nurture them so that they could survive in the wild.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of that really sings for me.
That's nice. Yeah.
Pero all of these games, Final Girl, Sleeping Gods, Roll Camera. Good. Wow.
I just think because of its all of them are really thematic, all of them are really good themes.
Yes.
But just the uniqueness of the Final Girl
Totally agree.
theme is could edge it from the rest. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pero
let's
that's just our thoughts. How about you, our lovely audience? Please comment in the chat. What do you think is the best theme? The game with the best theme.
Okay, so sabi ni Michael, Arc Nova. For Gino, it is Sleeping Gods, though Final Girl has a fighting chance. Sabi ni Kendrick, Final Girl na yan. Sabi ni Abigail, it's Sleeping Gods for me or Final Girl. Frances, Final Girl. Abigail is Final Girl is very thematic. Inaantok na ata si Arnel. Sabi ni Neil, Final Girl for this one. It might also be a strong contender for solo if my solo category. There is actually. Michael says that explanation of Dwayne is also my reason for choosing Arc Nova for best team. And David says Final Girl based on reviews. So I think for just the GLive pick, it's gonna be Final Girl. So we shall put that in our
Again, all great choices, honestly.
Ang galing ng nominees, to be honest. I don't okay, this is surprising, but I feel like this one's the closest race in all categories. Like this award show.
Ah,
Before kasi may runaway leaders, I think. I felt na meron talagang picks for it. But this year, parang all the nominees are really good.
well,
Yeah.
it just goes to show na our board game designers, our publishers, they're really improving their game. As in
Yeah.
parang they have to step it up because i-review siya ng Willow and Dwayne's and the
Whoa.
GLive Game Night community. So you have to step it up. Pero lucky for us that we're living in a world na we're getting amazing games like these.
Yeah. Sabi ni Gino, I think vote ni Arnel is Sleeping Gods. Emoticon version. Okay. That's why it was Sleeping Icons. Okay. He was in theme. Okay, I think for the next one, it's the nominees for Best Strategy Game.
Ooh,
Who could these
strategy.
be?
So the nominees for the best strategy game are Anyo, 1800, Arc Nova, Furnace, Maglev Metro, and Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. Oh no, this is hard again. Strategy.
You've played
Strategy.
more of these than me.
I played 3 out of the 5.
Yeah.
But I know all 5.
I know all 5. I've not played any. But just by knowing all 5, I'll say my vote now. But I think mas may substance yung kay Dwayne. But I think this is gonna be Arc Nova.
Hindi naman. Again, we're not comparing substance. We're just putting our feelings out there.
Yeah, my feeling is Arc Nova.
Okay.
Big feeling.
Okay. We're looking at strategy now. And then I'm thinking when you're playing the game, just for the reason that you just have a lot of cards. And with a lot of cards, your strategy might differ, varied. As in, like, you have like a whole playground of cards, and then you can build your own strategy. So it's a toss-up between Arc Nova and Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. Yun yung ano. But if I have to choose between strategy, I think Arc Nova. Why? Because I like the action selection aspect where yung action meron siyang corresponding na weight. So when you play Arc Nova, you have 5 actions, and then they're laid out in front of you: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then depending on where you place the card, the action, and ano yung corresponding number niya, yun yung strength niya. So for example, if you have the animals card on number 5, you can do more things compared to an animals card in number 1. On top of that, there's a lot of cards in Arc Nova, a lot of things. I don't think I've seen all the animal cards in Arc Nova, so I'm leaning towards
Arc Nova. Nice.
Leaning.
Yeah.
Pero
Makes
Terraforming
sense.
Mars Ares Expedition also I love kasi
I mean,
nice.
Maglev Metro was like really hot
Maglev
during
Metro.
the year also.
I mean, yun yung this is the game with the magnet and the tile na
Napatong-patong, yep.
Yeah, so that's also smart. That's also innovative.
Yeah.
Furnace also I love kasi it's like a unique twist on a betting game, and it's short. So parang my god.
Yeah,
Pero
let's check out chat what they're saying. Sige.
Let's check out chat.
Sabi ni Michael, Arc Nova for best strategy. Sabi ni Neil, Arc Nova na yan. Sabi ni Franz, Arc Nova. Sabi ni Gino, best strat, Arc Nova. Abigail says, Terraforming or Anno, 1800. Kendrick says, Arc Nova na yan. Sabi ni Gino, okay lang yan, Willow, even if you haven't played any. That's why it's called Fearless Forecast. That is true.
Yeah, kailangan fearless tayo in our forecasts.
And David says, Arc Nova. I think for this one, for GLive, we pick Arc Nova. Yeah. Oof.
To be honest, parang ako, I was able to play Arc Nova ng weekend. Shout out to Morgan and Ivan who taught me how to play. Tapos parang ko, okay, Arc Nova, mukha namang, it's a game. It's a game. Tapos
It's okay.
nalaro ko na siya, parang, gets.
It's
I get
this
it.
game.
I get it.
It's the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to play the game to get the feel of the game.
Yeah. You know what? I think I need to play Arc Nova na.
Yes, you should.
Bacon.
And
Yeah.
Beacon or All Aboard XP. Kasi the last time that we did All Aboard XP, hindi pa dumarating yung Arc Nova. And now,
That's
dumating na siya.
That is true.
And so, people have copies of it na.
Yeah. So, I think that's 5 down. We have 10 more to go.
10
Really
more?
enjoying this.
I love this. Just keep your comments coming. Share your thoughts about the game. If you think there are games na snub, you can also share those.
Yeah.
Parang, bakit wala si ganitong game? It should be ganyan.
But wala si Viticulture.
Ooh, Viticulture World!
It's not. I think this is
Di pa.
2021 releases. Next year.
Yeah.
Let's see next year. Sige, for our next category, it's our best solo game, and our nominees are Arc Nova, Cascadia, Final Girl, Hadrian's Wall, and Sleeping Gods. Ooh.
Solo game.
Okay, so there's only one solo only game here. It's Final Girl.
I mean, yeah.
But
Solo
that
only.
doesn't mean that it's the only good solo game here.
Yeah. Kasi you can also give credit if the solo implementation of the game is as good as a multiplayer variant of the game.
Yeah. How is it okay, so I've played Sleeping Gods. I think
Sleeping Gods, I think it will work as a solo.
It will work a lot. It's a really good you just have to control your characters well, diba? But how about the rest? I'm thinking it's either Final Girl or Hadrian's Wall. Yun yung feeling ko na really good implementations. Not that I'm saying that Arc Nova and Cascadia is but it's just meant for playing solo kasi. So
parang the solo experience talaga.
But do you wanna?
Yeah. In this category, not really. So I'm just gonna throw my thoughts out there. I'm just gonna throw it to Final Girl. Kasi I think the design is really for a solo feeling, plus the feeling of the horror that you're all alone and you're like you have a killer hunting after you, tas you have this dread, and tas you can set it up na parang low yung lights, cool yung music, tas parang I'm running through the forest, or parang I'm trying to hide in this house, and I have to be the final girl and survive. So parang that is, I feel, the solo experience that Final Girl would give. Yeah. And I would give the Dwayne Award. The Dwayne.
Yeah, I would agree. To be honest, kasi it's meant to be played solo.
It's meant to be played solo.
I think that's the ano there. But also you can argue na parang if it's a really good implementation, of but to me, just because Final Girl really did blow up this year, I think it's Final Girl. Yeah.
Let's check out the chat. Yes.
70 Gino, best solo SPPH represent. To vote guys kung ano sa tingin nyo best dito. Michael says Final Girl yan. Abigail says Final Girl. 70 Gino, solo has to be Final Girl. I'm sorry, Hadrian. 70 Leuven, Final Girl, best solo, second Hadrian's Wall. I think that's my din. 70 Gino, Final Girl is pretty much a landmark game for the solo gamers. One of the most successful KS even compared to non-solo games. Sabi ni Neil, Patrick, sabi niya, played all solo except Final Girl. My biased vote goes to Hadrian's Wall. And also Kendrick says Final Girl. So I think for our GLive pick, it's gonna be Final Girl. Ooh. Dalawa na yung GLive picks ni Final Girl.
Oo.
Very, very nice. Very nice.
Deserve. Isa
Deserve.
nice.
Deserve yan. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Next.
Are we ready for our next
Yeah.
category?
Go ahead. Can
Huh,
you read it?
interesting. Yes. And the next category is Best Reprint.
What are the
And the
reprints
nominees
this
for
year?
Best Reprint are
Galaxy Trucker, The Great Western Trail, Kemet Blood and Sand, Summoner Wars, and Ticket to Ride Europe 15th Anniversary. You know, okay. Honestly, when I saw the first two, I was like, okay, Great Western Trail. But now I've seen the rest. Parang okay, wait lang. Which
I
one?
know if Chief Meeple is here, I know his vote. Chief Meeple, if you're here, comment comment in the chat. Pero yeah, I don't know. Sige.
Great Western Trail
So
is a really
it's a
good reprint.
reprint. Ano yung mga the matrix? How do we judge a reprint?
I guess it's the difference from the first edition or the previous
Difference,
edition.
and at the same time yung the same feel, the fidelity, improvement ng art, I believe very important, and improvement in the pieces.
Yeah, but keeping the same essence of the game. You know.
So what is our choice?
Balik na rin natin. Let's check out chat first and then let's do ours.
Ay.
Okay. Sabi ni Michael, Ticket to Ride Europe. Sabi ni Abigail, Ticket to Ride 15th Anniversary. Sabi ni Ken, STTR Europe. Sabi ni Gino, oh no, Jamaica for reprint. I don't think umabot yung Jamaica for 2021. I'm not sure. David says, Ticket to Ride. Arnel says, I think Ticket to Ride. Gershwin says, Great Western Trail. And sabi ni Gino, safe vote, Ticket to Ride Europe.
Hindi tayo sa safe. Fearless forecast nga eh.
Lubin also says Great Western Trail, and Neil says Ticket to Ride Europe. Yeah, you know what? I've heard that from everyone who played Great Western Trail that the reprint is a really good edition. So that's my ano of that. Now I also know Kemet.
I love.
And
Actually,
I love the
medyo
reprint of Kemet.
medyo naglilin ako towards Kemet kasi yung the glow up.
Yeah, the glow up. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I played the original Kemet and I'm like, it's Kemet. Tas ngayon parang, parang started, parang si Neville Longbottom.
Yeah.
What's his name? Matthew Lewis. Parang ganun yung glow up ni Kemet Blood and Sand for me.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning a bit on Kemet Blood and Sand.
Yeah.
Parang based on the
matrix
change,
of
the
change.
delta,
Yeah.
the delta of the change. Kasi Ticket to Ride Europe is already awesome. Pero yung oh no, parang ganda ng trains. Oh my god, this is so hard. Sige. Yeah, ikaw muna.
For me, it's either Great Western Trail or Kemet. That's my vote lang. I think Ticket to Ride the first edition is fine. I know it. I know it's an anniversary edition and it's really really good. But I think the change. Kasi I don't want to play Great Western Trail, lalo na the first one with the box art na those three guys nasa air and everything. But this one makes me want to play it. Now I know also the board of Kemet and the art of Kemet is really done well in Blood and Sand. So I just have to choose one. I guess I'm gonna choose Great Western Trail. How about you?
Ako, my options are between Kemet Blood and Sand and Ticket to Ride Europe 15th Anniversary.
Yeah.
It's a glow up or kasi ang ganda talaga
Or
ng
the
trains ng
consistency of
ang ganda ng trains talaga ng Ticket to Ride Europe. It's a game na parang once it's out of print and
you would want to have it
You would want to
while
have it
while it's there.
because
Yeah.
the trains are amazing. So
Yep.
I'ma throw it to I'ma throw it to Ticket to Ride Europe.
Okay. 70 Gino, they say if you haven't played Kemet before, now's a great time to jump in with a reprint. So, Tapos sabi ni
Mm,
France naman, it's Kemet Blood and Sand for him. Abigail says,
fair.
Trains pa lang ni Ticket to Ride. Yeah, yun nga eh.
Yun nga eh.
Best reprinted trains. I know, right? But a great Europe Trail Blood and Sand just makes everything up.
Great
But I
Europe
think
Fair, Blood and Sand, Galaxy Wars,
yeah. But I think
Summoner
for
Tracker.
the pick for this for everyone is actually Ticket to Ride. So we're gonna put Ticket to Ride for our GLive pick. Yeah. Sabi ni Froy naman for Great Western Trail, insert is bad, colors on the board are bad as well. Wasted opportunity for the second version, in my opinion.
Ah, so not a glow up for Troy. Troy pala.
To
Ano siya?
each his own. Yeah.
Pero yeah, iniisip ko kasi yung box ng before ng Great Western Trail.
It's the
Not
gray
a fan.
box. Me too.
Kasi
I
yung may
wouldn't want to
head,
play it.
yung may
Mhm.
cowboy. Tas,
Yeah,
ngayon,
it's like that meme na parang yung shouting guy, yung nasa air siya. Woo! You know that meme? Yeah, it's that one.
yeah.
Oof, that's but
That-
yeah, a reprint anniversary edition kasi so parang yeah, gets in. But all of them are really good.
That was type. That,
Yep.
Omega, actually lahat. Oh no.
Yeah. Next,
Am I
best
reading this correctly? This is
best
crazy.
production
Okay.
values.
And the nominees for best production values are
Seven Wonders
Se-
Architect,
Gods of Egypt,
Canvas,
Maglev Metro,
and Sleeping Gods.
Sharks. Why? Such great games.
Production value. When you say
Production value. I mean, production value. So, it's the game pieces. If they have miniatures, art, the box, the weight of the box,
but
the pieces, the
also
components,
yeah, and integrated well into the game. That's the
integrated
ano.
into the
Yeah.
world. Parang, you don't want a game na parang, ay hindi, tapon lang tayo ng fancy stuff. Pero you need it incorporated into the game. I will give it to Sleeping Gods.
Yeah.
But this is hard because Canvas is also there. Ankh is also there. Ankh with those many minis.
Yeah.
Seven Wonders Architect. Ang ganda rin. Feeling ko I need to play Seven Wonders Architect na physically. So that, di ba kasi you flip the wonders.
Oof. Ako for this one, I would just because of
Just because.
X minis and how well everything is put together. I would say Ankh. Like I mean, Sleeping Gods, really great game. But if production value yung usapan, like maybe you could have put miniatures for more stuff, I guess. But we don't know if there are more stuff. But I think for me it's Ankh.
Oh, wait lang. If you are also looking at value, do you also look value for money?
I mean production value.
I mean, that's value.
Yeah.
Parang you get what you
Yeah.
paid for.
Yeah.
Kasi parang syempre, you want to even the playing field. A more expensive game would have more value.
Oh, of course.
Pero yeah, that's our thoughts. Let's
Let's
throw
check.
it to our
Let's check out
audience members. What do you feel? Which game
Michael.
is the best? Have the best production
Michael
value?
says prod value Sleeping Gods. Abigail says Sleeping Gods. Froy says Sleeping Gods produced by a one-man team. That is true. Gershwin says pag art lang, I want Canvas to win. Valid. Abigail says Ryan Laukat for the win. Yup. Kendrick says Ankh. Luvin says Sleeping Gods. And John Dominic says according to BGG forums, TTR Europe 15th anniversary trains can be used in other TTR map. Yeah, it can
Yeah.
be used.
You can. Kasi yung same yung size. Some of you can check.
We do have more. Gina says production wise, strictly speaking, Ank has the best stable presence, but the production quality and premium feels of cards, tokens, components, Sleeping Gods is solid. That is true. And Levi says it's Ank. So I think for the GLive pick,
It's close.
it's I think it's more Sleeping Gods for the GLive pick. So we're gonna put Sleeping Gods in our GLive prediction. But it's very close. I think
It is.
Sleeping Gods and Ankh, you can like make valid arguments for both of them. So yeah. Parang goat lang yan. We're talking about the goats. Yeah. 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 Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, Seven Wonders Architects, you can argue that
Actually,
it's a cheaper game and that's really well done too. So
it's hard. It's hard.
yeah.
I don't envy the judges for Dice Tower Awards because it's a tight game. Again, in Tagalog, walang tapon. It's a tight race. Very good. So we have a great array of nominees for this year.
Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left, and our next category is the best party game.
And the nominees for best party game are Doodle Dash,
Mystic Paths,
So Clover,
Snakes.
and Super Mega Lucky Box. Unfortunately, I only played 2 out of this game.
Which
so
one?
I can
Snakes.
Snakes
Yeah.
and So Clover.
Yeah.
I'ma throw it. I think I will go with Snakes.
I'm gonna go with Poetry for the Neanderthals.
Oh my god!
Joke lang.
Man.
That's not here. I
Flip
yeah.
stable.
I think just So Clover being in the innovative games tapos in the party games list, I would say So Clover would be no. That's my pick. So Clover.
For those who have not played Snakes, it's a trivia game mixed with social deduction. So you're seated in the table. There will be snakes, and they will know the correct answer. The goal of the team is to there will be like a question, a trivia, and then the goal of the snakes is to lead the other players to the wrong answer.
Wrong answer, yeah. It's kind of like where words but trivia.
Where words, yeah.
Yeah. I know
Pero-
this one also.
So this is like a trivia game. There's a character. His name, he or she is the Mongoose of Truth. Kasi he's the only one that you're sure that is not a snake. Pero the Mongoose of Truth does not know the answer as well.
Yeah.
So parang
Interesting. Yung actually the whole nominees for party games. Yeah. But let's check out chat. Sabi ni Michael, So Clover. Gino says party game for Dwayne will be obviously Poetry for Neanderthals.
Guys,
But
snub.
wala eh. Snub. Abigail says So Clover. Neil says So Clover. Gershwin says So Clover. Abigail says, can we play So Clover sa Bacon? We definitely can. Kay says So Clover. Sabi ni Gino, last message. I actually would love to see his last message here. Pero So Clover daw siya. Sabi ni Arnel, So Clover. Kenrick says Snakes. Abigail says no wavelength. And sabi ni Arnel, wala bang Stay Cool. I think Stay Cool was about 2019, 2020. So
Wavelength is before rin eh.
Yeah.
Pero Wavelength such a great game. Plus, super fun ng online implementation niya.
So I think for our GLive pick, it's gonna be So Clover. I don't know if it's because we haven't tried the rest, but I would still argue that So Clover is one of the really good party games that came out last year.
Medyo, I mean, we haven't played yung other, pero that's also a great thing about this show na parang we might want to check out the other games as well.
That is
like Super Mega Lucky Buck. Ano yun? What was that?
Super mega
super mega ultra hyper.
Super mega lucky box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think for our next one, it is a best game from a small publisher.
So shout
How
out
about
to
you
our small
consider
publisher.
a small publisher? Maybe like not the
Not a big
Asmodeus.
publisher.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, not that. Okay. Sige.
uh
Nominees for best game from a small publisher.
ooh. So the nominees are Canvas, The
That,
Initiative, Oath, Chronicles of Empire and Exile,
yeah.
Mind Management, the Psychic Espionage Game, and Stardew Valley, the board game. To be fair, I'm quite sure na Stardew Valley is really a small publisher kasi only one board game from Concert 8.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Although Mind Management parang
Isn't Oath from
Oath is from Leader Games.
yeah,
Famous for the four
fourth
letter word.
root?
Yeah,
Yeah.
root, fast, oath.
Oh, well,
Fourth.
quickly lang, let's show this comment. Neil Patrick says, according to Dice Tower explanation, small publishers are publishers that published less than 5 games. Okay.
Thank you for that, Neil.
Root
So
fourth.
less than 5. I think pasok naman lahat ito.
Okay, for this one, I'm gonna go with Canvas. Canvas.
For this one, I'm gonna go with Oath.
Yeah, kasi just Canvas being teachable and very interesting to the I don't know. But I just feel it's Canvas. I mean they've blown up from kung small publisher nga no. Yeah. Really
True,
blown up.
true.
I think from all of these it's that. I mean I know Stardew Valley has been
Stardew
also
Valley.
hyped. Yeah, but if you're looking at it as like a popularity contest plus the good game, I think it's gonna go with Canvas. So,
Yeah.
how about you?
Oh, out of these, I will choose Oath. Personal choice ko lang. Because if you give me medieval, high fantasy plus
Yeah.
political
Politics,
game,
yeah.
I mean, yes. Yes. Oath.
Yeah.
Tapos na, Oath is also in our list of parang games to play. Ang dami naming campaign games to play. We're still going through our list.
Yeah. I mean, ang hirap kasi yan ng Oath. Eh.
Pero yeah, I heard na mahirap ituro ang Oath. Pero once
Yeah.
you get the hang of it, it's
I guess
like
if-
an
I guess
experience.
since parang you play naman with the same people most of the time. So, yeah. Let's check what the chat says. Kendrick says Canvas na yan. Mind management for Michael. Abigail says mind management. Sabi ni Luven, Oath para sa akin. Kaso ang hirap i-teach. Gino says, I think Canvas for this based on mass appeal and availability and reach. Yeah, that's the reason also. And also Neil Patrick says Canvas. So I think that's 3 for Canvas, 2 for mind management, and 1 for Oath. So we're gonna go with our GL pick, GLive pick to be Canvas.
Canvas. Very,
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah. I mean, coming from a small publisher, tapos, I think siya yung pinaka naging boom. Canvas, board game, small publisher kami. Or, I don't know. That's how I feel.
Parang small publisher but you were able to make big waves.
Yeah. There you go. Whoa. Ayo. Okay.
You can quote me on that.
Yeah. Our next category. So we have 5 left. Ooh, 5 more.
We're nearing the end of the
Yeah.
show.
Oh, this one. Best game from a new designer. How do you define a new designer? 5 games or less?
Probably. I'm
Probably.
sure Neil Patrick will
Maybe,
inform
maybe,
us. But
maybe.
the nominees for the best game from a new designer are Arc Nova by Matthias Wiggy, Meadow
Mm-hmm.
by no, hindi ko mabasa.
Meadow by Clemens
Clemens
Kaliki.
Kaliki,
Paleo.
Palio
Go.
by Peter Rustemeyer, So Clover by Francois Romond, and Unsettled by Mark Nidelinger and Tom Matson.
Hmm.
Mm.
I mean,
I
from
mean, amazing, no?
these five.
Ah, grabe, no? New designer, tas bam, Arc Nova, bam,
Yun
Palio,
nga eh.
bam.
Yun nga. I think my choice should be from
Should
my
be.
of new designer Big Waves. It's Arc Nova for sure.
Well, true. But
Druid,
counterpoint.
go.
Paleo. Co-op game, interesting mechanic,
Mm-hmm.
is interesting theme, nominated, Kennerspiel,
Yeah,
Desiares.
yeah, that's true. Yun nga eh. Yeah.
Although I'm fairly certain na Arc Nova will be nominated rin
For Spiel.
for Spiel.
Kenner Spiel.
Biglang Kinderspiel para kasi animals. Pero I think I have to agree Arc Nova
Right?
kasi I'm really impressed na first game pa lang.
Yeah.
Bam.
By the yung boom nung game niya. I think that's the ano. But let's check out chat.
Let's check out chat.
Sige.
Walang dissenting walang pag may Arc Nova na sa list parang Arc Nova.
I mean, this list kasi it's a new designer
True.
designer category tapos parang your game is one of the best that came out in a while. So,
Valid.
ano. Sabi ni Michael, new designer daw 2 games. Nice.
2 games.
Sabi ni Kenrix, wala, sad, Arc Nova na lang. Michael, Arc Nova. Gino says Arc Nova. Sabi ni Abigail, Unsettled. Neil Patrick says Arc Nova. And Kay says also Arc Nova. Unsettled. Interesting game.
Are we settled?
Nope,
No.
we are unsettled. I think for this, we're gonna have to pick Arc Nova for our GLive picks, or we're placing in here. Nice. Oh, interesting next category. Yeah. Okay. I think we have 4 left. 4 left. And our the best game expansion for the Dice Tower Awards nominees are.
And the nominees for Best Game Expansion are Endangered New Species, Lost Ruins of Arnak Expedition Leaders, Parks Nightfall, Sleeping Gods Tides of Ruin, and Unmatched Battle Legends Volume 2.
Considered. What's
Now,
interesting?
since expansion siya, do we judge it based on
What it
the
adds?
value added? Yung
Mhm.
parang the enhanced experience.
I think it's that. It's enhanced experience. I mean, if we're counting it as expansion, we're basing it off on as expansion.
Yeah, as an expansion. Parang,
Yeah.
Is it a worthy expansion? Does it add new gameplay, new mechanic, a
Yeah.
different feel? This is hard.
Tides of Ruin. It adds more open world. Yeah, that's what I remember from it also. But unmatched more fighters
more
and maps.
fighters plus interesting choices of fighters.
Yeah.
So you have 4 more new fighters. Parks Nightfall. Throwing it out there.
Yeah. And then Lost Ruins of Arnak.
Lost Ruins of Arnak. Kasi with the expedition leaders, you now start with different starting decks. Kasi in Lost Ruins of Arnak, you start with the same starting deck. This one, you
that changes a lot.
That changes a lot.
That
Indeed,
changes a
indeed.
lot. Yeah.
In Parks Nightfall, you have a new mechanic, plus new parks that you can draw, that you can go to.
Oh, hindi
Pero
ba Nightfall yung may ano din? No, that's a new one. The new one. Never mind.
yung
What do you think?
no, no, wait lang. Feeling ko, I'm one. Bakit wala dito ang Dune Imperium Rise of X?
Uh,
Lost Ruins of Arnak Expedition Leaders is here. Bakit wala yung Rise of X? Snub. Joke lang. I think for this, I will go with Lost Ruins of Arnak.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just because na it changes the gameplay,
Yeah.
because you start with different
Mhm.
different starting decks, and since you start with different decks, magiging different na yung
Yeah.
gameplay.
I think that was
Really,
my. I think that was my ano with Arnak before. It was too much of the same. Na hindi
yeah.
mo ma-disconnect sarili mo from
Parang
your kalaban. So you'll always have almost the same thing you're doing.
and since you start with the same deck, tas parang you have the spread of cards, diba? That the market cards that you can get cards from. Medyo unahan siya. Like parang, oh, I wanted that.
Yeah. Hindi
Pero
ka
someone else
hindi
got it.
yeah, walang choice for you if someone else got that. Yeah. It makes sense.
Mhm.
But for me, actually, I think this is like what Kelvin said. I think this is cheap, but if you really love Unmatched and get more new characters, that's like a really good thing to do. So that's my choice. I mean, it's kind of a cheat because it's a technically
It's
not
technically, yes.
expansion,
It's
but
technically an expansion.
yeah.
Kasi it expands the game.
Yeah. But yeah, it still is. Let's see what people are saying. Abigail says Lost Ruins of Arnak Leaders the best. Sabi ni Michael, it's Unmatched as the expansion. Sabi ni Neil Patrick, it's Lost Ruins. Sabi ni Kendrick, Arnak Expedition Leaders. Sabi ni Calvin kanina, parang cheat si Unmatched since release every expansion. But for him, it's Parks Nightfall. Sabi naman ni John Dominic, Parks Nightfall would be my choice as it adds more actions to choose from, tents, and more general season cards. Goals. Leuven says Arnak, and Gino says I'd also go for Parks Nightfall due to the new mechanics. It's like Tuscany for the viticulture, an essential expansion. And also France says Parks Nightfall. We're actually tied for this. It's currently 4-4 for Nightfall and Leaders, so we're gonna have to put both of them.
Ooh, our first tie.
Let's put both of them.
Nice.
I think they both. I mean,
Pwede naman, pwede.
yeah. And
Give natin.
yeah, give natin yun. It's yeah. We'll put them there. So
Pero
currently
I
we have both of them.
I think kung nalaro natin yung Tides of Ruin siya.
Yeah, I mean, just more of a really good game is but I think also an expansion should change it up a bit, Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm quite sure Tides of Ruin would change it up a bit.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Sure.
Tang, hey guys, cool to catch us. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you
Hello.
for stopping by. We're talking about Dice Tower awards. So, is it a cheat if we put both?
No. We make our own rules.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
It's our rules. Yeah.
Our show, our
We'll keep it.
rules.
We'll keep it there. We have 3 left, and the next
Wow.
one is best cooperative
Oh
games.
no!
They-
Something that's
and-
really close to my heart.
And this actually, madaming release to.
Yeah.
This really
Yeah.
good releases. So we'll check out the nominees for best cooperative games.
And the nominees for the best cooperative game are The Adventures of Robin Hood, Paleo, Sleeping Gods, So Clover, and Unfathomable. Gusto ko yung quiet tayo. ba't ko pa pinag-iisipan? Sleeping Gods yung answer ko.
Yeah. I'm thinking if my
Sige. I mean, I can consider Paleo and Adventures of Robin Hood. Unfathomable for me kasi meron siyang it's semi-co-op because there is a traitor. So
yeah,
feeling ko hindi siya full cooperative
full
experience.
fit for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So Clover, I mean,
It's not
I mean,
enough to
it does,
you
yeah,
know.
parang it could be cooperative, pero it could also be not as cooperative. Parang, parang gets ba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for me it's also Sleeping Gods, and just based on my experience playing the game, from from risking the adventure to to having really well thought fights, yung battles natin, and the synergies, it and all the decisions, it made us talk the whole season 1.
Yeah.
I think yung ganon na kaya kayong pag-usap, kaya the game can make you talk to your teammates that way. I think it's Sleeping Gods.
Uh, one aspect of Sleeping Gods that I really like is I think I mentioned this before. Parang similar na mechanic with Marvel United, wherein you can help another player do his actions.
Yeah.
Parang you give him a token, he can do more, or he or she can do more awesome stuff. And I think that way, you eliminate quarterbacking. Na parang only one player can do everything. Na parang ito yung gawin mo, ito yung gawin mo, ito yung gawin mo. Kasi when we were playing Sleeping Gods, it's like there's a lot of things that you can do,
Yeah.
a lot of choices. We don't know what's going to happen, and we're really helping each other out, and that's the spirit of cooperation, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
But at the same vein, Palio also has that.
Close yung Paleo, to be honest. But I think it just yung I mean there's cooperative games that can have table talk, but there's cooperative games that can have table talk na pwede rin, I give you this kasi that's why I wanna do this. Parang ganon.
Yes.
It's not just you did this kasi you can do it. That's the best thing to do right now. But sa Sleeping Gods kasi, I do this kasi I want this to be
Yeah.
yours. So you can do this to be someone else. I mean, I think that's the...
And there's always
Ano
this
for
parang a conflict na parang, do I role play it as the character that I'm playing? That we're doing. Super fun. Or do we try to quote-unquote metagame? Pero honestly, we don't know.
Yeah.
Kasi parang any option that we choose, we don't know the result.
I think, let's check out chat. People are saying, best co-op, Sleeping Gods, Sleeping Gods, Sleeping Gods, Sleeping Gods. Too early daw yung Vagrant song. Yes, it's a 2021 list. So, yeah, medyo ano pa. Neil Ratch says, biased vote is Paleo, but Sleeping Gods. Gino says, Sleeping Gods. Sabi ni Gino then, no Ultra. Maybe next year. Yeah, maybe next year. So, I think for our pick for this is Sleeping Gods. Nice. Yeah. So, we have two left.
Sleeping Gods.
Again, guys, remember to keep your personal lists. I guess I'm gonna be posting that list on GLive Game Night. If you do have your own list, we'd love to see it. So please do post it in the comments after I post it on GLive Game Night.
And once the winners are revealed, we will
Let's
go
check
back.
it out.
We will check out and parang ano yung ano natin, batting average.
1 out of 15.
I mean, if we just choose either Sleeping Gods of Arc Nova, we will just hit it out of the park, I believe. Pero again, all of the games nominated are amazing games. Abigail said a while ago, it's an honor to be nominated here.
That's true.
Yeah, that's so true.
Tang says, knowing the Dice Tower, Sleeping Gods will win. That's so easy. Let's see. But next category that we can get to is best artwork. A lot of good artwork games. this year. Yeah.
And the nominees for best artwork are Ankh, Gods of Egypt, Bitoku, Canvas, Meadow, and Sleeping Gods. Oh no, this is another hard one.
Oh, this one's hard.
As in, you have a game that is literally a work of
Art.
art. As in
Artwork.
art, and every time you complete a painting, that's like another work of art. On the other hand, you have the amazing miniatures. Again, Ankh from Simon, Cool Minis of Not. I mean, literally cool minis.
Also, the artwork of Ankh
Artwork.
is really good. Yeah.
It's gorge.
Not just the
Gorgina,
minis,
gorgeous.
Also, Meadow art is really good. I
Meadow,
remember
it's like
player passing this one.
relaxing.
Ganda nung artwork
True,
nung
true.
animals. And then there's
Bitoku.
Ryan again being Ryan.
Can you believe
Ryan
Ryan
being right?
designed the game and did the artwork? Parang
Crazy.
ikaw na.
Yeah.
Bitoku, I'm actually excited. I cannot vote for Bitoku yet because we haven't played Bitoku.
Yeah.
Pero art is gorgeous rin from what we see. For me, right now, it's a toss-up between Sleeping Gods and Canvas.
Okay. Who do you,
And
you
I
think? What do
will
you
vote
choose?
for... Oh my god, yeah. Partial ako to Sleeping Gods eh. Ryan
Okay.
Locat fanboy.
Okay. Makes sense. I would say it's Canvas.
Although...
Having the free form of creating your own art. To be honest, when we played, I was I wasn't looking at points. I wanted to make something interesting.
Although, if included yung Canvas Reflections, masasuya ako to Canvas
You
Reflections.
know Canvas Reflections really good.
Because
The flippies.
so those who haven't played Canvas or not familiar with Canvas, so you create paintings, and the expansion Canvas Reflections, you have an acetate, a transparent card. If you flip it, it's another artwork, and like for example, the artwork here would match the artwork, but it's
Yeah.
complete the exact opposite of it.
Mhm.
Parang theme wise, it's ang ganda rin. Ang ganda. Why? Oh my god, why is so I'm not envious of the people that will choose the awards because again, great games.
Hirap. Yeah. Let's
Pero,
check out the chat.
yeah, let's check out the chat.
Michael says art is for Meadow, which is actually maganda yung cards na Meadow. Yeah. Gino says at this rate, this is going sweeping gods na siya for bragging most
Sweeping
awards.
gods.
Just to be
Witty.
nominated in a lot of those. Grabe. Neil Patrick's vote is Canvas. Arnel is Canvas for art. France is also Canvas. Gino says, yeah, I think this goes to Canvas, though Meadow and Sleeping Gods are strong contenders too. Yeah. So I think for our GLive pick, I think it's gonna be Canvas. So
Mhm.
put best artwork Canvas, and then we're gonna check out Game of the Year. I mean, just a game about art and having beautiful art while being a game about art. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
mechanic sings.
Mhm.
Kasi when you create the painting, you create art. So parang it's already an art in itself, and create doesn't really make sense though, because within the game you create more art. So parang nag-stack
Yeah.
yung artiness of it.
Yeah. For Tang, it's Bitoku. Yeah.
Bitoku,
Interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're,
Our
we're,
next.
we're trying to
last-
get Bitoku as well. So hopefully we can get our hands on it. Once we get our hands on it, baka mag-change yung vote.
Mhm. Our last category is Game of the Year. Remember, we also asked you the start if you have a Game of the Year already for 2022. Let us know. But the nominees for Game
or
of the
Game
Year.
of the Year for 2021, right? Releases ng 2021.
Yeah. It's their pick. It doesn't have to be in here. It's just their Game of the Year, personal Game of the Year. Something that made their year more gamey. Gamey Stagmire. Okay. Game of the
Game.
year.
Sorry.
Go
Benta
Dane.
sa akin yung game is Stagmire.
Game of the year.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at something. Okay, and the nominees for Game of the Year are drum roll please.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Seven Wonders Architects, Arc
Arc Nova.
Nova,
I'll go. Yeah.
Cascadia,
Hadrian's Wall.
Maglev Metro,
Meadow.
Merchant's Cove,
Mind Management.
and Sleeping
Okay.
Gods.
So this one we have to zoom out a bit. Medyo madami yung ano nila.
We have 9 titles, 9 great
Okay.
games for Game of the Year.
Woo!
How?
For me it's a close ano no.
It, it, it's a, it is a close fight. Pero I already have my answer.
Go ahead, you can do it.
Okay, yeah. My game for the year is Sleeping Gods. Because I think this is the culmination of like a lot of from above and below, near and far. Haven't played Now or Never, pero Sleeping Gods I believe is the culmination of like all of the combination of storytelling and Euro worker placement game action selection. Art is gorgeous. There is a lot in the game, like a huge storybook na I don't think we will get to know everything in the story. So parang a lot to unpack. And it's just an experience for me. It's just the overall experience of the game na parang you're with your group of friends, you're creating stories, it's memorable na parang forever kong maalala yung squid.
Oosh. Spoiler.
I mean, I don't think it's a spoiler. Basta, forever
Okay.
kong maalala yung squid and the fire. Oh my god, so many memorable moments. I think that's the reason I'm choosing Sleeping Gods.
Yeah.
How about you, Willow?
Yeah, it's just for me it's just a toss up between Arc Nova and Sleeping Cats. I mean, you've seen the
Valid naman.
nominations sa categories. It's mostly them too. I mean, Art to be fair, Seven Wonders Architects was in like 4 or 3 categories also, but yeah, hindi siya yung frontrunner for them. But Arc Nova or Sleeping Gods were frontrunners for like 3 to 4 categories. But I think there's only a few games that na lumalabas ng ganito kaganda and this well done and that you can wholeheartedly recommend, lalo na to even beginners. And for me, personal choice, it's also Sleeping Gods. Yeah. Pero very close yung Arc Nova.
Very close yung Arc Nova.
There's like parang, I wouldn't say, in sports it's called the generational talent. But this one kasi it's just yearly or like siguro 2 years or 5 years. Would you call that generational? But it's also that for Arc Nova kasi. Like a few years back it was just a bunch of Scythe and then a bunch of Terraforming Mars. And then now si Arc Nova.
I can see that.
Yeah. So parang siya yung generational talent, I would say, for the lot of the Euro games. But for me, just the mixture of mechanics and personal I would say Sleeping Gods also. Just the presentation and everything. Grabe, this is really hard though.
This is hard.
Yeah.
Honestly, again, all great games. We don't want to say na The other games, meh. Honestly, so good games. It just so happened we just have to pick a winner, and this is our fearless forecast. We could be horribly, horribly wrong, and
Yeah,
that is fine.
okay
Uh,
lang.
yeah.
Do you guys wanna cheat and put Ark Nova and Sleeping Gods in Game of the Year? Do we have to choose one? So, okay, let's read chat. Let's read chat. Sabi ni
Let's.
Michael kanina, Game of the Year niya is Ark Nova. Okay, that's one.
Okay. Okay.
Gino says Viticulture World. That's okay. We'll put Viticulture World. Joke lang. Game of the Year, Hadrian Swap. Nice.
Pwede.
I'm not sure if this is the personal one or this nominee thing. Kay says personal choice is Aeon's End Legacy of Gravehold. Ooh, nice. I saw you guys
Ooh.
playing that nga in All Aboard. Nice. But for this one, sabi niya Game of the Year is Ark Nova. Neil, sabi niya for Game of the Year, I think Sleeping Gods was a frontrunner for the most part of last year. Then biglang stocks ng Ark Nova reached more people. I think this is gonna be so close. I'll cast my vote to Ark Nova. So one more for Ark Nova. Sabi ni Michael 10 yan dati. I don't know. I don't know. It's just 9 now. Nawala yung Destinies. Ooh, interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Destiny Snob.
That's also really good.
Destiny is also really good.
Gino says Sweeping Gods. I remember the year when Wingspan swept the awards too. Yeah. Leuven says Ark Nova because Tom Vassell said so. Ooh, sinabi niya na pala.
Tom.
And Abigail says Ark Nova. So looks like it's an Ark Nova vote for GLive. Let us put it there. But yeah, it's like I said kanina, it's like one of those generational talents na may faces in everyone, but laging ito yung na-mention. So I think Ark Nova, anyone there is deserving of the awards, to be honest. So yeah, here's our Dice Tower Awards fearless predictions. We're gonna be posting this on GLive Game Night. So if you're not part of that yet, please do be part of that. And then maybe you can send your own list. I'll try to copy paste like the categories so you guys can have an easier time to type it. But there you go. Let's just go through it. Maybe most innovative mind management for us.
Sorry.
I can do it.
Best welcoming game is Seven Wonders Architect.
Ooh, best 2-player is That Time You Killed Me.
Best theming, Final Girl.
Best strategy, Ark Nova.
Best solo, Final Girl.
Best reprint, Ticket to Ride Europe, 15th anniversary edition.
Best production, Sleeping Gods.
Best party game, Soul Clover.
Best game from a small publisher is Canvas.
Best game from a new designer, Ark Nova.
Best game expansions would be Lost Ruins of Arnak Expedition Leaders and Parks Nightfall.
Best cooperative is Sleeping Gods.
Best artwork is Canvas.
And game of the year, Ark Nova. So let's see. We're gonna return to this list once they do announce it. We'll do a quick show on it to see if we did well in our fearless predictions. I think we did really well, to be honest. To be fair. So yeah, nice. Whew. Sabi ni Michael, 11 out of my 15 of my original prediction last April 9 is the same with today's GLive prediction. Ooh,
Interesting.
That's nice. Very interesting. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. I think that's gonna be it for our meat of the show. We just want to announce a couple of things.
Wait lang. May kiklik lang ako. Ito na. Ayan. Save.
Okay, let me check it out if it's there.
I think it's available. Is it
Is
available?
it in the front page?
It is not in the front page.
Okay.
I'll put it in the front page.
Okay, I think I can show it. I have the link. But like you guys saw in our title, it's Dice Tower Awards Plus Supply Drop ? We do have a supply drop. So
Yeah, so full honestly, while we're doing the show, I'm like
pampahabol. And there are more.
nahabol.
Yeah.
Pero yeah, because we want to get these games to you as soon as possible. So we're going to check the recent supply drop.
Very,
Ngayon
very
lang.
quickly. Yeah. So here you go. We'll show it quickly on stream. This is called the Blazing Supply Drop because they're so hot.
They are so hot.
Yeah. But finally, stocks of Seven Wonders Architects here. So you've seen kanina ang daming nominations. If you guys want to check it out and try it out, meron na in gaminglive.com. You can order it already. Then we do have a bunch of expansions and packs from Arkham Horror LCG, the Circle Undone, and also Machinations of Time through Time. So if you did pre-order this, they're here. We shall contact you very soon so that you can get them. Cosmic Encounter is a restock, the new edition. We do have restocks also from Catan, the 5 to 6 player expansion, Traders and Barbarians, and also the Catan Family Edition. So a very easier version of Catan. Dixit Odyssey, the expansion, is also here. And then a bunch of Ticket to Rides. So Ticket to Ride Europe, New York City, this is the Express version, and London. Tapos yung Netherlands expansion for Ticket to Ride. Now we do have more Eldritch Horror, the core game Obscurio Meadow, so which you've seen a bunch of kanina din, is also here. Lord of the Rings LCG, the card game, yun, the Dark of Mirkwood. So if you by any chance you got the card game already of Lord of the Rings, meron na expansion. Mice and Mystics, Soul Clover, also nominated for a bunch of awards kanina, is my restock. Small World, Wavelength, oopsies. World of Warcraft, Wrath of Lich King, the Pandemic game, and then Final Girl, the core box plus all the 5 series 1 feature films. So if you're interested in that, meron din. We also do have the core box only. So yung mga solo gamers dyan or just want to try solo games, meron na rin. Marvel Champions, the card game, the living card game, Marvel Champions, meron na, and then a bunch more of Arkham Horror LCG, the Investigator starter deck. So I know a lot of you guys were hoping for more of these, so we got more. So if you're starting your LCG, your card games, Arkham Horror card games, meron na ulit character packs. But I'm pretty sure hindi lang ito yung lalabas.
Yes, madami pa.
Yeah.
So just check out gaminglive.com tomorrow, on Friday, over the weekend, because you know it's hot. It's blazing hot. It's the blazing supply drop, so you can get the games that you want and some of the games that we just checked out in this award-winning games. Yeah.
That's fun.
That is fun. Mukhang, alright. Mukhang people are wala na sa chat. Mukhang nag-check out na ba sila? But yes, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It was a super fun show. There are also games na parang we would like to check out. And hopefully there are games that we would get them to Gaming Live as soon as possible so that we can also play them. Baka, maybe we will be swayed towards it because we just want to play games. A couple of announcements. A couple of announcements before we end the show. This weekend is Bacon 2022. It's in Makati, April 23 and 24. All-day gaming. This is organized by our friends from Variable Play. And next week, so wow, 2 weekends in a row of gaming. It will be all aboard XP. We're back in BGC, Trading Post in Juan Bonifacio High Street. We have a lot of amazing things in store for you guys. So grab your friends, invite your friends. Let's come celebrate the amazing board gaming hobby. We would hope that we would see you there this weekend and next weekend.
Yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you in Bacon or in All Aboard XP. We'll announce if we're gonna have a stream on Friday, since the next day is gonna be a gaming weekend event. But for sure we'll be there in Bacon. We'll see you guys there. If you guys want to play games, we'll be there. So yeah, just chat us if you guys have any inquiries, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead and the weekend. But that's it for tonight. I'll see you guys next time here in Gaming Live, GLive. Peace. Bye.
Bye bye.